Hello guys and girls, welcome back to another video. Today we're checking out this Baritone acoustic guitar which comes from China. Let's go! So welcome back. Today we're checking out this very cool guitar. It's a bit of a weird video because there is really this guitar doesn't have a brand really. It's been custom made for a really cool guy named Guido. Which I came to know because of a friend, and yeah, he decided to send me his guitar just to check it out. And basically this is a guitar inspired by the traditional Sardinian acoustic guitar. And yeah, the cool thing is that it's kind of a modern version of that, because if you search for Sardinian guitar, you will see that it's a very cool looking guitar. Don't get me wrong, I love it, but it's kind of a more vintage instrument. It doesn't really have a bridge. That's kind of metal bridge that anchors to the strap lock. Yeah, this one is basically a more traditional construction, but still is a baritone guitar. So as you can see, it's pretty big body, which is bigger than a standard dreadnought. I'm gonna show you. So this, for example, is a classic dreadnought. As you can see, this one is a little bit bigger. It's not incredible difference, but it is. It's also a little bit thicker, as you can see. Not that much, but significantly still. And of course, it has a longer scale length, but it doesn't really look like that just because the fact that it's all bigger. And so I don't know, proportion wise it didn't seem like had to have a longer neck. It's just everything's bigger, but as you can see, the bridge goes further down than it does on this acoustic, for example, which is standard acoustic. And yeah, let's check out the specs. So it has a solid Sitka spruce top. Back and sides are laminate inner rosewood. It has a 27.5 inches scale length. It has a bone nut, bridge is rosewood too, and the saddle is made of bone too. And it features this traditional bird design, which is called the pavoncella. And yeah, it's pretty cool looking. So as I said, the guitar doesn't really exist as a brand. Guido ordered this as a custom guitar, and I think 12 were produced, something like that. And there are some on sale. You can contact him. I'll leave the link down here in the description, his Facebook page. We can contact him and ask more about this, and if you want to purchase it, it's there. It's a really affordable guitar, and the guitar is produced by Sanyang Boya Music, which is a Chinese company that they don't really take custom order. Like, they won't make you one guitar, but they can stretch to make a small batch of them. So like in this case, for example, 12 guitars. Yeah, it's a pretty cool looking guitar. As I said, it's inspired by the Sardinian guitar, and this is why the inlays, this inlay isn't on the 12, because on the Sardinian guitar the inlays are kind of evenly spaced. And to be precise, on the Sardinian traditional guitar, these inlay blocks continue down the neck. And really, they are not inlays, they are more of a different type of wood into the fretboard. So I think some kind of ebony or stuff like that. But yeah, it's a very cool looking instrument. This one is inspired by that. And to be honest, one of the coolest things is the fact that it's baritone. As you know, I love baritone guitar. I'm not an amazing baritone player. Just because of the fact that it's a bit harder to play because the strings are thicker. So for example, this guitar is equipped with 14 to 17 baritone strings from La Bella Baritones, and yeah, they are pretty chunky, let me say, especially on the thicker strings. They are very thick, they are borderline going on the bass territory, but they are playable, of course. The action is adequate, I think. It could be brought down a little bit more just because of the fact that the factory guitar doesn't come with baritone strings. So when you take it out of the box, it has standard strings. It's just very low and floppy. And the strings that came with the guitar were terrible. I mean, really sad. Worst strings I've ever played. And really didn't make any justice to the guitar, but it still sounded good. And then I put these strings on, and yeah, it's a killer sounding guitar, to be honest, and it's really well made, considering first the price. Second, the fact that it's not really inspired by anything else. I know it's a simple dreadnought guitar, but still, it's pretty cool to see something that is not that ordinary still being made really, really well. I also like the inlays, these inlays into the black plastic of the bird design. It's really, really cool to see. But enough talking, let's hear it and then I'll tell you what I think. So what do you think? I think it sounds really good. I think it needs a bit of a setup, just because when I mounted the baritone strings, the action went out a bit. I think it needs the nut to be slotted properly for these strings, and also probably a bit the saddle needs to be lowered a bit too. But other than that, it sounds really great. It has a lot of bass. It's I found myself a lot of times playing this guitar, just playing simple chords progression, nothing fancy, but it's just the fact that it has so much depth, so much bass, and the same shapes sound completely different from a standard guitar. Yeah, I mean it's kind of a tunnel where you go and you stay there, and I think it's really cool for composing, for adding layers to your sounds. I really love baritone in general for that. Yeah, of course, I don't know if you are interested in buying this. I don't know if you can, if there's still available when you're watching this video, but if you do, you can contact Guido and maybe he will tell you whether you can have more, or maybe you can custom order yours directly to the factory. You can ask him about that. He's a really cool guy. But yeah, this is it for today. Bit of a weird video, but yeah, I wanted to show you this guitar because I think that baritones in general are really nice. Baritone acoustics are even nicer, despite they're really tough to play, to be honest. But yeah, it's a really cool instrument, and I liked the look from my island. And yeah, I'll leave you in the description the link to contact Guido. And yeah, this is it for today. Let me know in the comments what you think. Subscribe if you want to support me. Follow me on Instagram. I also have a Patreon if you want to support me even further. And I'll catch you in the next one. See ya!